Hello and welcome to another episode of Codo Cinema, the podcast show where I talk about movies. I'm your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Codo, aka Codo Man. Well, since this is episode 85 and I am recording this during a snowstorm here at EIU, so yeah, that is fantastic. And the fact that since classes are canceled for today, might as well do an episode. Boys, what do you think?
I second that. You know what? It's like, always use your time wisely. And I'm thinking, like, classes are canceled. We have all this free time on our hands. It's like, what should we do? We'll record another podcast, obviously. It's like, whenever we get a chance, like, we got to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And today is Wednesday. That's how I normally record the episodes.
Yes.
And they'll soon be uploaded on the WEIU website.
Yes, it will.
Yep. Anyway, Christian Taylor and Marshall Mathers are back on board for Codo Cinema, but this is episode 85. And the topic for that is going to be 5 good animated and bad animated films.
Yeah, this is going to be a little different, because, like, usually we always do just, like, one specific film. So it's kind of like a change of pace. You know, like, we're doing, like, multiple ones at once. I'm kind of curious to see how well we do this, because I never done anything like this before. I talk about multiple topics at once.
That's true. I did this like twice already, so I got this.
Yeah. So anyway, the way how this is gonna work out here for Codo Cinema, we're gonna start with the good animated films. So normally I would start at the bottom of number 5, but there is a film on number 1 that Christian wants to talk about, so we are going to do that. We are going to start at number 1 for good animated films. In respect for Christian, Marshall, is that okay with you?
Yeah, well, what movie is it?
Okay, so the first film that I want to talk about was Into the Spider-Verse, which came out in 2018, and fun fact, it won the Best Animated Picture Academy Award at the 2019 Oscars, and I thought that was one of the only good things about the Oscars that year. I'm like, that film earned that award. Like, it was so perfect. Like, I want to say this right now. No amount of talking about it is going to do that film justice. I legit think that it is a miracle that film exists and that it did as well as it did.
And it's a Marvel movie too.
I mean, yes, that's probably, if I know this correctly, not only was this the first animated Spider-Man film to win the Oscar,
It was also the first Marvel film to win the Oscar.
I thought didn't Big Hero 6, wasn't Big Hero 6 a Marvel film too?
Nah, 50-50.
Well, I mean,
50-50 shot.
mixed emotions on that, because Stan Lee did have a cameo in
at
that.
the very
He voiced
end.
himself, yeah. So, I mean,
50-50.
Stan did have a lot of cameos and other stuff besides Marvel, so
Yeah.
it's hard to tell if that would count.
Like DC, he was like Teen Titans Go the movie.
That's true. That's true because that's true because Teen Titans Go to the Movies also came out the same year as Spider-Verse as well. But I want to say that for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, this also marks the second overall Spider-Man film to win the Oscar since Spider-Man 2 won the Oscar.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's just cool stuff. You know, it's like, honestly, if you really think about it, it's really rare, especially nowadays, for like superhero films to win Academy Awards. Like think about it. We had Spider-Man 2, and then
The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I was going to say Dark Knight. Heath Ledger won for Joker.
And then Black Panther came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what did Black Panther win
The
again?
same
I
year.
forgot.
It won Best Original Score, and the other one was Costume Design and Production Design.
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand that, because, like, you have to admit, some of the sets and costumes in that film are, like, top-notch, so I can understand why it would win.
Yeah,
And
but,
then-
but don't forget, Batman back in 1989 also won the Oscar as
Yeah.
well. So this
Oh,
was
really? I did
yeah.
not know that.
And
So
then
there
the
were-
Joker.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Joaquin Phoenix won for Joker as well, which I thought was pretty cool.
That was obviously pretty cool. But anyway, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, like the film, the animation alone looks exactly like something you would see out of a comic book.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is I actually had negative emotions about it at first. Like I never forget. I don't remember which Marvel film it was that I saw in theaters. It might have been Thor Ragnarok, where it was either at the end of the movie or one of the commercials towards it, there was a teaser for Spider-Verse.
Oh, wait,
and,
wait,
and,
wait.
and it was the
I think
scene.
it was Venom. I think it was Venom.
Was it Venom?
Because they both came out the same year.
Yeah.
Because the teaser was the scene where Miles Morales visits his world's Peter Parker's grave after his funeral, because Miles tried becoming Spider-Man. He failed miserably. He goes to the grave and he's like, "Listen, I'm sorry I let you down. I just can't be who you want me to be." And then that's when Peter B. Parker shows up and he accidentally shoots him with his web and knocks him out.
Yeah, I mean that was in Venom.
Okay, yeah, because like I'll never forget seeing that teaser. The animation was the main thing. I just didn't know at first how I felt about it. It was mixed emotions because it was so, I don't know how you'd word this, just different. You know what I mean? It's like I never like. Can you think of animation that kind of resembles that in a way? It's
Actually,
like
yeah, that's a good. I think
like that's the thing. It's like I'm thinking like this doesn't look like anything else I've watched in the past that was
like
animated.
Like
you know, like
nothing hand drawn nor CGI. It looks like they mixed something. It's like they mixed it together, like you're watching like traditional animation, but instead this is traditional animation mixed into a comic book. And into a comic book style like animation, which I found it pretty good, because when I saw the film, I was like, okay, this is not bad. This is pretty good. I mean, I mean, the animation's a little different compared to the other animated films that we've seen, but Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse looks pretty good.
yeah, and also I need to bring up, dude, this film took big risks with it being somewhat of a kid's film. Like, think about this. Kingpin straight up murders two people in this. Miles Peter Parker and then Miles' uncle later on.
Oh, that's right.
Like, he straight up shot his uncle on screen, and you find out later that his wife and son were killed in a car accident, and we actually see it happen. So like 4 people die in this film straight up.
I mean,
like
this film took big liberties, and and this is a PG-rated film. So even though you may think it might be your typical average kids film, but no, you know what you're getting into when you put in a superhero film that really takes abilities up to the next level. And what I meant by that, you're taking huge risks because you're giving like comic book fans what they want.
Yeah. Hey, Marshall, what was your opinion on all that? Like,
On this movie,
yeah.
I gotta rank it now with all the Spider-Man movies.
Like honestly, if I like for me, Marshall, if I wanted to rank this, it would be top 3 for me. I think my rankings would go as following: Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, that'll always be number 1. Number 2, I think would be No Way Home, and then third would be Spider-Verse.
Let's see.
That's my top 3 in my opinion.
My top 4. Let's do like this. There's one movie I would add on.
Yeah. Hey, top 4, go for it.
No Way Home. No, that's number 1. It's like tied with Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I would agree.
Actually,
yeah.
that's a good point.
Then it's like Into the Spider-Verse, like tied for second, and then Amazing Spider-Man 1. That's like tied.
Yeah. Honestly,
That's tied with all 3.
I mean,
of them.
hey, Andrew Garfield, definitely one.
His
of the
first
Spider-Man
movie better than
films.
like.
Yeah.
We will get into Andrew's movies on March 30th. By the way.
Yeah,
we'll be able to go into better detail. And
We'll definitely do that. But we'll definitely do that.
So-
but other than that, since Christian, you mentioned the Oscars, I would like to mention something too that will be saved for the end of this episode. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature was a huge redemption
It beat
after
Disney.
coming off of a bad year for Sony after one of their films won the Razzie Award for worst picture. But we will get to there when we get there.
yeah.
Oh, I know what movie it is now.
No.
I put it on the list.
Well, that
We'll
sucks.
get to that. We'll get there.
Okay.
We will get
Yeah.
there. So
Now
we're
let's
gonna
move on to.
Let's move forward to number 2 because
You want
number
to
2,
do Shrek or How to Train Your Dragon?
Shrek.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk Shrek for a second, because, like, honestly, like, I grew up on the movies, especially the first 2, because Now, I need some help here. What years did 1 and 2 come out?
I have
The first Shrek film came out in I'm gonna
2001.
2001.
2001. And here's the thing: since we mentioned the Oscars, Shrek became the first animated film to win Best Animated Feature Film when the Best Animated Feature category started.
Yes.
So you're saying Shrek like opened the gates for that category to be a thing? Really?
It was like 50-50 because all the Disney movies were coming out and they didn't really win the Oscars until DreamWorks
In
came.
fact, Monsters Inc. that came from Disney Pixar was also nominated, including Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius as well.
Okay.
And then Shrek 2 came out 2004.
Okay, so I would have been around 5. So like I have a
I would
very
have been 1.
I have a very soft spot for the first 2. So like I didn't like 3 and 4, but that's beside the point. But
They should have stopped after 3. 3 was kind of funny.
yeah, I mean like on yeah, I
It
mean
has its
I
fans.
kind
It has its 3 has its fans. Although I didn't think a 4th one would be possible, but now I'm hearing rumors of a 5th one, which
Yeah.
has never. I haven't heard anything about that since the late 2010s.
yeah, so like I don't know about that, but like I thought 3 and 4 were the weakest. So like the first 2 both told very
Interesting
positive stories, you know, like how like even like, you know, I'm trying to think like the messages I got, especially in the first one, it's like you can redeem yourself and be a good person, and that
and-
you're not as bad as you think you are, and that anyone's capable of being loved.
And that's what the first. I liked how what they did with the first Shrek film, because Shrek was just basically your typical ogre who basically hates everybody and enjoys himself. And let me remind all of you, at the very opening of the film, Shrek was just reading a story while he's in his
Bathroom?
outhouse or something. Is that an outhouse?
Yes.
And he was reading it, rips off a page, closes the book, just walks out of the bathroom, and then somebody once told me the world is gonna run. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah, like that song, it will be forever be remembered for that film. It's like you listen to that, you think of that scene like instantaneously.
Yeah.
He may be a grumpy ogre, but to me, Shrek is an all-star ogre.
Yeah.
And go ahead,
Shrek
Marshall.
1 holds. I grew up on Shrek 3, so I gotta word this correctly. I know there's some Shrek fans out here. Hold on, I gotta word this correctly.
I know it's okay. It's okay.
For me, it goes Shrek 2, then Shrek 1, then Shrek 3, and then Puss in Boots because I don't like the 4th one.
Oh, Puss in Boots or
Yeah, Puss in Boots goes like after Shrek 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I actually liked Puss in Boots. I mean, it's a spin-off of Shrek.
It was like his origin stories.
Yeah, and I heard there's supposed to be a sequel for Puss in Boots.
I wish there was.
I mean, yeah, but anyway, obviously you get quotable lines from Shrek, like, "What are you doing in my swamp? Ogres are like onions. End of story. Bye-bye."
And then Donkey came in.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a very controversial comment. I did not like Donkey's character. I thought he was super irritating. I'm sorry. I could not stand him.
You know who was irritating that whole entire film?
What?
Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad, John Lithgow?
Yeah, he was irritating the whole entire movie.
Oh my. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's
And then it got worse in Shrek 2 because you introduced the fairy godmother. It's like, oh my god. I go from I go from one irritating character to another. Like I need to go.
What about Prince Charming?
He was okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he was in 2 films.
I like
so-
how you had to go find King Arthur in Shrek the Third. That was the funny part about it.
Don't forget to mention Justin Timberlake played Arthur.
I forgot he was in an animated movie before Trolls even hit.
Yeah, but not to mention, I forgot to mention this part. Fun fact: during test screenings for the first Shrek film, they actually played All Star during the opening scene for Shrek, and test audiences loved it so much that Jeffrey Katzenberg actually kept that in the film.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
the test screen audiences actually loved it. And also, did you know that Chris Farley was originally going to play Shrek?
Nah, I can't see it. I can't. I only can see Mike Myers.
About 80 to 90% of his dialogue was recorded, but prior to his death, they brought in Mike Myers to re-record Farley's lines, but with a Canadian accent, his normal Canadian accent. But I think way into production, Mike Myers didn't like it, so he decided to go with a Scottish accent that we know and love today.
I can only see him as Cat in the Hat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I only see Mike Myers as Cat in the Hat, not even Shrek.
Well, funny enough, like for Mike Myers, the only things I could think of is his cameo in *Inglourious Bastards*, or when he was the record producer in *Bohemian Rhapsody*.
That's
true. That's true.
Yeah, I just thought that was so funny. Where it's like you see him in *Wayne's World 2*, and him and his buddies are jamming out to *Bohemian Rhapsody* in the car.
Yep.
Then he proceeds to play the record producer who's like, "This song is 6 bloody minutes. I can't play this."
I pity your wife thinks that 6 minutes is too long.
That was the best quote.
Yep.
Yo, ever seen How to Train Your Dragon?
Oh yes, I have.
Yes.
Yes, because that is going to be our next film, and we are going to talk about that right now.
Okay.
Number 3 for the good
I got
animated
this.
films is How to Train Your Dragon 3. Now, I've seen all 3 How to Train Your Dragon films, but the first one will be a classic. I thought the second one. I thought the second one was the best of the sequels. Third one.
You saw 3?
Yeah, I saw.
I
all 3.
saw everything that was from How to Train Your Dragon. I saw the shows. I saw the spin-offs. I saw the Christmas special, the Halloween special.
I saw one of the Christmas specials from How to Train Your Dragon.
Let's get into How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, obviously the first How to Train Your Dragon film. I mean, it definitely took a different approach to how you see some animated CGI animated films.
You see, I think that year, DreamWorks had 2 movies coming out. They had How to Train Your Dragon, and then you turn around like over the summer, you have Megamind. I was like, I gotta pick and choose now.
That was wow. I mean, because Megamind is also basically your typical superhero animated film. I mean,
Supervillain animated film.
well, or anti-hero film, I should say.
Yes.
I mean, but not to mention, Megamind also came out the same year as Despicable Me.
Yeah.
So, but we'll get to that pretty
Every-
soon.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Every anime movie came out that year.
Yeah, I mean, I will say this: How to Train Your Dragon is like basically Vikings fighting the dragons, but somehow Hiccup being a how do I say this?
A son of the Viking king.
Son of the Viking king, who's being played by Gerald Butler.
Yeah.
Gerald Butler plays Stoic the Vast.
Yeah.
And Jay Barchol plays Hiccup. Hiccup wants to fight dragons, even though he's a little bit of a wimp. But soon discovers that once he injures one of the dragons, being the Night Fury himself, Toothless,
Yeah.
he has a change of heart.
Yeah, you can see what I like about this film. It's like not everything is so, how would you say it, black and white. There's
Yes.
some gray there. It's like these dragons aren't just straight evil. They're fighting for their survival. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
that's basically their survival of
The
survival.
fittest.
yeah, it's like the Vikings just look at them as that they need to be wiped out, nothing more. They're just all bad, nothing good about them. So this film shows you it's like these things had a valid reason, you know, for even what they were doing was extremely wrong in every level. You can understand why, you know, like they're scared, they're being hunted down. They have to defend themselves.
Yeah, they defended,
and they gotta eat somehow.
This is
you know,
like what movie this reminds me of? It's like it's not even anime. It's like a live action movie. Oh, when it was anime, it was called The Croods. It was also by DreamWorks.
Oh yeah,
I was like, I've
Croods,
seen this
yeah.
movie somewhere.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, love that film. Actually, I love the music for that.
Yeah, the
music
music
for that was awesome.
Was something.
Probably one of the most memorable moments of the film has got to be the music.
Nah.
But one of the most memorable moments.
Memorable moments when Toothless can fly. That's the scene right there.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's
He
what I'm
comes
trying to
back.
refer to.
He comes back
But
flying.
can we also mention how Toothless and Hiccup's chemistry is like in this film? That is,
It's like Curious George.
yeah.
It's like the man with the yellow hat and Curious George. You know, it's like it's just these two beings who just grow to love one another.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's so.
That is a very good connection. That's a very good.
I just like how
yeah.
the symbolism in the first one was like we don't always got we can love and share the world together. We don't have to hunt you down. You can help us. But then the second one's like, I'm sorry, we have to go to war now. This guy wants to hunt you after we said we're not trying to hunt you. Then his dad dies.
Yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe my mind. In the sequel, they killed off Stoic the Vast.
Yeah, and then the third, I didn't they bring his mother back in the third one?
The mother was in the third film.
How you leave, and they say you dead, but you come back in the third one.
I mean,
well, actually, if I remember correctly, it was the second one where you find out the mom was alive the entire time.
That's right. The mom. That's right.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
we get an explanation to why she's been gone for so long
In the third one, yeah.
I think, and then that gets, how would you say it, fleshed out more in the third movie.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find all these movies, but they're nowhere to be found.
And also, I want to say something right now. I need some help here.
Don't make a fourth one.
What's the name of the girl that Hiccup marries at the end of the first film?
Astrid.
Yeah.
Can I just say right now, I think those two could win the award for cutest couple in an animated picture.
Yes.
Do like the chemistry between these two. They are adorable. I mean, I'm sorry.
Because in the first film, they're just basically bickering at each other.
Oh yeah,
until Toothless comes in and just convinces.
Bro, it's not even. Hold on, I just
Astrid
realized.
Watching their relationship evolve, here, Marshall, I'm sorry. I gotta get this. I'll let you speak in a second. Let me get this out. It's like, dude, I just loved how their relationship evolved. It's like, first film, these two hate each other with a burning passion and with nothing to do with one another. Then third film, they get married and they have the greatest connection I've ever seen.
I think they have kids.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I think they in the shows, the spin-offs. But I realized when he said Toothless comes in and help out, I was like, that's like Aladdin and Princess Jasmine with the genie.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, in the first film when somehow Astrid shows up in the forest where Hiccup was going to see Toothless just comes out of nowhere and just decides to grab Astrid and then just go for a ride.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah, and then the spin-off shows, if y'all see them, it's basically about the training of all the new dragons that come in. We get introduced by some.
Yeah.
And then some other shows tell us about the games, like the dragon games and the Viking games. And then, and I think in one episode we see Hiccups and Astrid's kids. Mm-hmm. And I forgot their names, but they're kind of not memorable. You don't remember them like that.
I mean, I haven't seen any of the shows, but anyway, I say we should definitely move forward.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So, I will end with this. The films are great. I'm guilty. I haven't seen 2 or 3, but I know what happened. I've seen bits and pieces. Someday, I will watch the trilogy from beginning to end with my adult eyes because, you notice all kinds of new things that, you didn't notice with your kid eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, but,
the next movie on our good anime movies is
Despicable Me.
I was gonna do Madagascar, get that one out the way, and then save Despicable Me for the last.
Yeah, let's do Madagascar.
Okay,
first.
let's do Madagascar. That's fine.
So I'm gonna start by saying I only liked the first one.
Okay.
I did not like the sequels at all. I don't think they did much. Okay. To be fair, second one, I think it did do some things. The third film, I don't think it did anything to enhance the story, if you will. To me, it just felt like another random adventure. That's it.
You ready?
I think in general for me, for me, the first one started off a little rocky, but then in their sequels, they really built up in the sequels because I was looking at the scores of Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, whether you agree with me or not, the first film was somewhere in the 50% for the first film, but then it actually went up for each sequel. The second film was a 66% of Rotten Tomatoes, and then the third one was 79.
Yeah, okay.
And because it's I feel like each sequel both sequels that they did, I think tried to
do something new,
basically improve on the story, particularly the characters.
Yeah,
because these characters started to go on their adventure, starting in Madagascar, but then traveled to Africa, and then world tour in a circus.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna say like this: ranking wise, because there's some other stuff in Madagascar history that nobody, like, only like kids do, like from my generation. Penguins of Madagascar, that's number 1. Madagascar 2, that's the second one. Then Madagascar, I give Madagascar 3 because it kind of gave Dragon Ball Ultra Instinct a little bit, because that lady was just dodging everything they threw at her. Okay, so like the first film starts off with they're all in the Central Park Zoo.
Right, Central Park Zoo, and then somehow Marty the zebra, Chris Rock's character.
Like, why you gotta go exploring? You want to be a zebra? Just stay there.
I mean, yeah, but then somehow Marty escapes just to go to where? Connecticut?
Yeah, he wants to see his family again.
And then somehow all the other animals decided to find Marty, and it somehow ended up at a what was it, subway station?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a subway station. Like, I loved the scene where, what's the giraffe's name again?
It's
Melman.
He gets his head stuck in the clock. In the hip, what's the hippo's name again?
Gloria.
Gloria is over there trying to pull the clock off his head. Like, I just thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, the characters goes Alex, Marty, Melman, Gloria, Skipper, Kowalski,
Rico, and Private. And then you got the.
Then you have King Julian and Maurice, and I forgot the little crazy one's name.
Mort.
I think it's Mort. Yeah.
Yeah, it is probably Mort. And then
how y'all all end up on the same exact beach?
Yeah, that's a good question. How did they? Well, actually, obviously the penguins were able to take control of the boat.
Yeah,
they were able to take control of the boat. But for the rest of the animals, somehow Alex got there first, and then Melman suddenly out of nowhere appears there, still standing on top of his box from the inside.
Yeah,
Gloria just literally floats in, and then Marty just did his own Hawaii 5-0 dolphin-like style.
Yes, and then there's other scenes. Then let's get to the main reason why people love Madagascar. We like to move it.
Oh my gosh.
I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it.
And
who's ready to have that song stuck in their heads for the neck? For the rest of the day, it's like, yeah, thanks. Glad we could do that for you.
Yeah.
You need a song to get your day going. Here, there you go.
It didn't make it no better because my cousin plays Fortnite, and it's added in Fortnite.
Oh, no.
Are you serious?
As an emote.
They put that in the game.
Yes, it's as an emote.
Yeah.
Dude, what hasn't been put in that game yet? Seriously, it's like every pop culture.
Attack on Titan.
Like, I guarantee you, next couple of years, that's gonna be a thing. Come on, it's Fortnite.
Penguins Madagascar.
Anything's open.
Madagascar, Despicable Me. All these anime movies we're naming that right now, except for Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Then Madagascar 2, they went to Africa and they realized there's more of their kind in Africa.
Oh man,
yeah.
that's definitely true.
And Alex finds his dad in. How you with Africa? How y'all get separated?
I mean, didn't the opening of the second film explain that?
Yeah, I remember the opening of the second film was we find out that the main lion, I forget his name, Alex, he was taken by hunters because I think they were like, whoa, this lion's tougher than the others. He could be useful.
He was
for
a
something.
pup though.
Yeah, and then
a cub.
Yeah,
a cub. Yeah, and then the hunters take him, and I guess they raise him a little bit. Then they put him in the zoo for an attraction because everybody needs some money.
That's true. That's true.
They're looking at the long run on this one.
Yes.
So that's the reasoning behind that.
And then you have the third film. Basically, they are they're going to a circus.
Yes.
Well, actually, they were hiding in a circus.
Hiding in? How you hide in the circus?
Because somehow they got a bounty on their heads. Most Wanted. They titled the third film Europe's Most Wanted.
But you have a hippo.
Wanted. What?
You have a hippo.
That's true.
How you going in the circus with a hippo?
I feel like it was just one of those things. It's like you just gotta expand the disbelief a little bit, even if some things don't make any sense. Like, I'm sorry, some films you have to do that because example, like the other day, we were watching Black Swan for film communication, and there's scenes where the main girl is applying her own makeup before she goes out on stage, and we're all like, bro, there's literally makeup departments where they put the makeup on the actress for them. They don't do them themselves. So it was like, that was their instance. You're like, you gotta expand the disbelief a little bit. Just kind of like roll with it.
Yeah,
So,
just roll with it.
I feel like I'm the only one that saw Penguins of Madagascar.
I saw Penguins of Madagascar.
Okay.
I saw bits and pieces of it. I mean, like, let's be real though. It's like, I think those penguins were the best characters of all three films.
They were
like, they were
obviously the best
hilarious.
But they also got their own show that didn't do well. So
Solid gold, baby.
they had a movie like, yo, let's give them a show on Netflix. Oh, that's on Netflix. Oh, I gotta watch that tonight. Okay.
Just smile and wave, boys.
Just smile
So
away,
the
boys.
characters in Penguins of Madagascar is not Alex, Marty, Melvin, or Gloria.
No, it's Skipper, Kowalski, Rico, and Private.
And the villain is Charming Villain. That's his name. That's a Charming Villain.
Who?
That's his name. Charming Villain.
His name's Charmed?
Charming Villain. Yeah.
Charming
Villain. That's his name. That's
Marshall's not kidding.
That's his name.
That's literally
That's literally his
name.
Wait, wait, are you talking about Dave, the octopus?
Yes.
Dr. Octavius Brine.
Yes.
John Malkovich's character in the Penguins of Madagascar film?
His name is just Charming Villain.
Wow.
Yes, and you have Classified played by Benedict Cumberbatch.
That makes me think of that scene from that SpongeBob episode where Squidward's asking, hey, what's your name? Dude goes, what's it to ya? then Squidward starts arguing with him. Then Squidward straight up takes the dude's wallet, opens the wallet. It literally says, "What's it to ya?" Like,
And then for more characters in Penguin Madagascar, it's Mort, Julian, Maurice, Short Fuse, Marlin, and Ava, and Corporal. But special guests are Melvin, Marty, and Gloria.
Yeah, they.
At the very end, and a penguin prisoner.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, as much as I want to talk more about Madagascar, we should definitely move forward.
Despicable Me 1, 2, 3, Minions and Minions Rise of Gru.
Despicable Me, that's right, Despicable Me, and also let's get this out of the way because Christian, you gotta get to your shift, right?
but yeah, we still got 15 more minutes. I feel like there'll be more enough time. I could definitely, if we hurry out through this one, I could definitely have enough time to get a good. Because I want to rant a little bit about some of the bad films.
Okay,
let's get this rolling.
Despicable Me started off with a supervillain, aka Gru. Then he goes like, "Oh, I want to shield the moon," but comes out of nowhere this other villain, which is the guy's dad that he works for. That's his son.
Right, Vector.
His name is Vector. And then Gru's like, "Man, I gotta get this man."
And then plus, let's not forget, this was the first film from Illumination.
Can I just? Victor can win the Academy Award for Best Villain. The dude's hilarious.
Wait,
like
Vector.
He was the best part of Despicable Me.
No. The girls were. The girls were. The girls and the minions.
I'm sorry. Okay, look,
Margot,
the kids were.
Edith, and Agnes, right?
Yes.
Look, the kids were a big part as well. But I mean, Victor was hilarious. Like,
you
come
mean
on.
Vector.
Oh,
Vector.
Is it Vector?
Yes.
Oh, Vector.
What about-
I thought it was
I
Victor.
thought that too.
What about the minions? Huh? They also sold the.
Oh my gosh, the minions are the worst part of this movie.
Oh my god!
I hate those little creatures. I hate
Oh.
It's like, oh god. Like, you guys are, I'm sorry, you guys are.
They have
irritating.
2 films.
Well, actually, the second film
Comes
hasn't
out
been
this
released
year.
yet.
Those films are really the prime example. They're
What you
trying to
mean?
milk every cent they can get out of
What
this
you mean?
franchise.
Gru's
Like,
coming back in the sec was a little boy.
What does everything need a backstory, Marshall? Does everything need backstory and explanations?
Wait.
Yes.
Didn't in the first Despicable Me film, wasn't there a blueprint wasn't there a blueprint of how minions were created?
Yes.
So why did we get a spin-off prequel of the minions evolving in history?
They did. It's called The Minions, the movie.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I saw a saw a blueprint of it?
Because that's what they remember about. Because they don't remember a lot of stuff.
Oh, Oh, okay. Now I get it. Now.
And then after Despicable Me ended with Gru not stealing the movie, he's changed his heart. He's a hero now.
Yeah.
In Despicable Me 2, he works for
Look
a
at-
different agency.
Now,
the anti-villain lead.
Yes.
Now, I just want to say, so for someone who has a 7-year-old little sister who means the world to him, like I can understand, like the film. I just loved the message of like going from being a good to a bad guy and showing that it's the love you have for others. It's not always about how would you say it? The mission.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how to word it correctly. It's like you can do meaningful things and not have to have the attention of everybody. It's like, heck with this master plan that'll make me public enemy number 1. I'd rather be a good role model to these kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You see, Despicable Me 1 had competition.
That was competition because also don't forget
How to Train Your Dragon and
Megamind.
Megamind.
And here's the thing. A lot of people are comparing Megamind to Despicable Me because if you think
which one
about
came
it,
out first?
Gru and what's his name? Just Megamind. They're both anti-heroes. They had similar stories.
No.
That's what people are comparing it about.
Megamind copied off of Despicable Me.
Wait, Megamind copied off of
Because
Despicable Me?
Despicable Me came out July 6th,
Yeah.
2010.
Oh, speaking of copy, you probably heard of The Wild, right? Disney's The Wild. That was a ripoff of Madagascar.
Shh, we don't talk about
I
it.
know
we don't.
that.
We,
I know
we
that.
don't talk about that one.
We don't talk about.
know.
There's movies that we don't talk about. We don't talk about Batman vs Superman, Batman and Robin, Spider-Man 3,
Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay, let's get back to this.
Oh no!
Me.
This is getting too controversial. We can't do this.
Okay.
Stay on script, guys.
Okay,
Stay
okay,
on script.
okay.
Despicable Me 2 introduced not Agnes. Martha.
Oh, who are you talking?
The other daughter, the oldest.
Margot, Edith, Agnes.
Margot's boyfriend, love interest.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my
And then
gosh!
somehow later in the end of the film,
It's his dad's the villain.
yes, but also I forgot that the boyfriend dumped Margot for another girl.
Yeah, can I just say right now, the most satisfying scene that whole film was when Gru froze his head with the freeze gun.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. You 100% deserve that. You're a womanizer. You don't deserve love. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's the son's name? What's the villain's
So
son's
the
name?
villain is El Macho.
Right, El Macho, I know, but the son, I'm talking about
Antonio.
the son.
Antonio.
So yeah, Antonio got frozen.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got frozen. Yeah, he has a frozen.
And it's
heart.
also introduced Gru's
Legit.
glove interest, Lucy.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I just want to say, I thought Lucy was really funny. I thought she might have been the best parts of the sequels. I loved her character. I thought she was hilarious.
Well, they got
you know, like-
Christian Wig
To
voicing the
come
character.
back, she played Despicable Me 1 as the caretaker,
The caretaker, but now
Miss
Lucy.
Hattie. Yeah.
That's a nice character transition, or should I say, voice acting transition?
Yeah.
I should say.
Yes.
But anyway, but then
Despicable Me 3.
Despicable Me 3, we see Gru and Lucy as a couple now. Well, actually,
As a official anti-hero couple.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then they got fired because they did not capture Balthazar Brat.
Yeah.
And I gotta admit, though, Despicable Me might have had the most iconic intro of the trilogy because I loved the whole robbing scene with the villain. He had was it a Michael Jackson song?
Yeah.
It was a Michael Jackson song, but
Yeah.
don't forget, one of the South Park voice actors played one of the South Park voice actors played Trey Parker. It was
Yes.
Trey Parker who played Balthazar Brat.
And you get to meet Gru's twin brother.
That is right, Drew.
Like how you just take the G away and just put Drew.
And Drew has hair.
So the mom really didn't care about her kids.
Yeah.
You can tell because she didn't care about Gru in any of the movies. All the time she really cared about Gru was like, you got daughters now? And you're married?
Yeah, I feel like the third film gets a lot of hate because I feel like for the most part, a lot of people said this film played too safe.
Bro, they had to.
I know they had to.
Bro, this was 2017.
2017.
Nobody cared about Despicable Me no more. Everybody cared about superheroes.
I feel like the third act was a little rushed to me, in my opinion. What do you all think?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the third film's main plot should have been about the mother being not a good person, because like I hate how these films made her look all good. I'm like, this woman straight up neglected both her children.
I think she stayed in touch with Drew.
Like, she's not a good person. Like, when you watch the flashbacks when Gru was watching the first moon landing, his mom straight up crushed his hope and dreams right to his face. She's like, yeah, you're not doing that.
You can't do that.
Look
Like, what the heck,
he
man?
succeeded. He succeeded, but, well, don't forget, he had a change of heart.
Yeah, that's true. It's just like, that should have been brought out and that should have been talked about. You can't just, I hate how the film's like, oh, she's good. We'll just forget about the 30 plus years of neglect.
He at least succeeded.
Yeah,
even though he
but
had a
the
change of
thing
heart.
is that this came out literally right a week after Spider-Man: Homecoming.
That is true.
So you couldn't do nothing. You was down bad from the get-go. You had Marvel Studios release a Spider-Man movie inside the MCU. Like, what you gonna do, man?
Well, I think Despicable Me 3 got the last laugh because it grossed over $1 billion over Spider-Man Homecoming.
It grossed over 1.03 billion.
Yep.
And now, Minions.
Yep, Minions. So anyway, when I first saw Minions in theaters, I thought it was funny. It was okay. I mean,
I like the backstory.
yeah, the backstory.
It was just fine. I really didn't care, but now the second one, I gotta wait for it.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock as Scarlet Overkill.
Yeah. I thought the whole point of Minions was like, they have to find a master. They like, I gotta find a master.
Dude, I just think it's so funny. Like, I haven't seen the Minions film. I do remember seeing the intro on YouTube somewhere where it's like they were there for like every major event in history.
Yeah.
And also, I thought it was really funny how they poke jokes at the moon landing controversy.
Oh yeah.
Like, they literally go walking by. It's on a sound stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, are just like, where the heck did you guys come from?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, like.
Or maybe it's because they were filming 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I think that was probably Stanley Kubrick, maybe.
Yeah.
And I always thought
That
it was
could be another
funny.
joke as
like,
well.
Yeah.
they were the reason the dinosaurs went extinct. They were the reason that Dracula died. Like,
They're the
it was
reason.
them the whole time.
They're the
They're
reason.
the reason why the French lost because they blew up Napoleon Bonaparte.
And they're the reason why the Ice Age came.
Yeah, and then they were also the reason why. What was another reason?
World War One.
Maybe they were responsible for the JFK assassination.
The American Revolution. They was caused everything. So now let's get to the first bad movie I want to talk about.
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
a lot of. I know there's a lot.
I
We
wanna-
have 5, so okay, let's pick our poison.
Tom and Jerry, the 1995 movie.
Okay, I just got done.
Yes.
I just got done watching that film. Now I'm gonna be honest with you.
It has its good and bad.
It has its good and bad, but I feel like to me, what ruined the film
Why are you talking? Why-
was what?
Like, why are they talking?
Like, why are you talking?
Yeah,
Like,
I thought you were
that
referring to me.
ruins their character 100%. Like, that's the first thing
Like,
I
why
want
are
to
they
bring
talking?
up.
Not you, Codo. You,
Like,
you're doing
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marshall and I, for this point forward, Marshall and I are talking, and you're silent. We're taking over. It's our show now.
It's Christian cinema now.
Okay, kids, who's ready for Bible study?
Oh, okay. Let's.
So the Tom and Jerry movie opens up with this little girl running away from her foster parents.
Actually, let me retrace that. I mean, don't it was just in the opening for about the first 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to guess it was just Tom and Jerry still at their house,
yeah.
but somehow their owners moved out. But that was at the time they weren't even talking. That was during that time when they weren't even talking.
Yeah.
Their house got bulldozed, and then after that, Tom and Jerry go into town. They look at each other, but they try to decide should they work together or should they go their separate paths.
This seems like a very similar movie that came out last year, 2021. Oh, I know, the Tom and Jerry the movie 2021.
That is
Yeah,
right. And here's the thing.
yeah.
That I saw that.
That
film.
one was actually funny. I like
Yeah,
that one.
I actually reviewed that. I actually reviewed.
Can they make a sequel?
We don't know. We don't know.
I want the sequel for that one.
So since we're running short on time, I was want to get to my main point about Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Was that so? Mark and I were talking about this prior to when we started recording this. Is that so? I grew up on the original Tom and Jerry cartoons as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had the collector's set of all their most famous episodes, and
Yeah.
there were a lot. There were quite a bit, a few times where they talked, but it was very short and brief for like a joke. Like a prime example was the Zoot Suit Man episode where Tom's in love with this cat, this girl, and he dresses up all slick like in this suit with this fedora. He's like trying to sweet talk her. He does like this, "You set my soul on fire. My heart's burning." Like, and it's just voice actor doing this real deep, like seducing kind of
Yeah.
voice, if you will.
Speaking of fedora, there was also a character also wearing a fedora who
In
looks
the
like
movie.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, in the movie.
Yeah, it's just like, well, I gotta say this too. It's like the dad is straight up a ripoff of Indiana Jones. It's like,
Exactly.
You see,
what the? He looks just like him. How the heck was this film not copy strike
You want
for
to talk?
this?
Oh, you
Like,
want to talk about? Oh, you want to talk about ripoffs? How about that scene where Tom was in the alley with the cat gang? With the cat
we
gang.
don't talk about that CD. That's
well,
not.
guess what? We're talking about it.
Yeah.
This is rule number 75 of the code.
I don't know what rule number 75 is, but screw it, I'm talking about it because that scene. I will say that's probably I think that was probably the best song in this. Out of all the songs that they played in this film, I feel like the Cat Gang one was probably the best one because it's so bad, it's catchy. Because it almost sounds like you're listening to a rip-off version of West Side Story, but instead it's called West Side Cats, and I would prefer West Side Cats over the 2019 Catastrophe.
Yeah,
and
live-action cats.
Yeah, and I was wanting to get back. So the point I was trying to get to, it's like this film really ruined the character because they were talking in the first place. Because like in the original cartoon, it worked because it was funny. It helped reinforce the joke. Like it was funny. But in this instance, them talking all the time, it just didn't work for me. On top of that, I just didn't think the voice actors they chose fit.
Nah, Jerry fit.
The voice work for them is just like,
Jerry fit. I like Jerry's voice acting.
I don't know, like
but Tom's voice,
it was too white. I thought it didn't fit for me.
and also oh boy.
Get Christopher Walken.
Can we also mention? Can I mention the fact that they got Henry Mancini, the Pink Panther composer, to write the music for this film?
Yo, the Pink Panther was supposed to be in the movie. You know that?
No, I did not know
He
that.
was supposed to be like one of the detectives helping
And
helping
also,
her dad.
another point to make, it almost like it almost like it almost didn't feel like a Tom and Jerry film. It almost like they ripped off other
You
films.
see,
from Disney.
you got that Indiana Jones special right there.
Right, you got that,
You got
plus
the
you-
Pink Panther trying to solve a mystery. You got Cinderella for a bit.
Cinderella, and then you also have
Snow White.
the rescuers.
Yeah.
You have the rescuers, and then not to mention Miramax was the one who distributed.
Miramaster?
Yeah, Miramax.
Oh.
Miramax.
Sorry, I was in the flash mode for like 5 seconds.
Because Miramax was one of the companies that Disney owned at the time. So
Yeah.
this almost felt like a Disney film instead of a Tom and Jerry film.
You see, when I was a kid, when Stuart Little came out, like, yo, is that Tom and Jerry on my TV right now? I was like, I know Tom was white and Jerry was like also white. I thought Jerry was like brown and Tom was like a bluish black cat.
Well, I think Cinderella did something similar to that as well.
Yeah, Cinderella had like two mice helping her make her dress.
Yeah. So anyway, Christian, anything you want to add to that before?
Before
you
a
get out?
portal?
So unfortunately, I'm going to have to make my exit now to go do my radio shift. But
Doctor
that
Strange
was
is
really,
waiting for you.
But that
He's waiting for you in Multiverse
Hang
Madness.
on. If there's anything that I want to mention that can also describe the 1992 Tom and Jerry film, it would be Doug Walker of Channel Awesome.
yeah, it's like I would highly recommend you go check out his video if you're doing the review because like it is hilarious. And it's like he brings up so many good points about why this film doesn't necessarily work for some people. He brings up very valid points, and he backs them up with pretty good facts. So if you want a better review of it, I recommend that video.
Yeah, don't forget to check out Doug Walker's episode of his 1992 Tom and Jerry film on Channel Awesome.
Doctor Strange is waiting for you, so you have to go.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna open the portal right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, was that Captain
Adios,
America?
everybody.
All right, Christian has went inside the portal for his radio shift. So now it's just me and Marshall. So anyway, we have already talked about.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Anyway, hang on a second. So anyway, we got more film. We got more films to talk about. We got a couple more films to talk about. So yeah.
Yes, we do. So
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
So next bad movie.
So next bad movie, number 4.
Space Chimps 1 and 2.
Okay, here's the thing about Space Chimps. I
liked the concept when I was a kid. When I rewatched it, nah,
Blah.
not no more.
I'm sorry. And here's the thing.
Not no more.
Here's my thing. I refused to watch both films. Well, actually, I take that back.
You refused to watch both films.
The first film, I saw clips of it. It was a
Oh.
hard film to find.
Oh, no.
They were hard films to find.
You know what's a hard film to watch?
What?
Space Chimps 2. I saw it when I was a kid.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get there. But anyway, all right. Space Chimps now concept. You probably may heard monkeys in space.
It's like the Russian one.
Right. I mean, aren't they? Wait, aren't they? They're like monkeys, right?
Yeah, I think there's like chimps.
Oh wait.
Let me
shoot.
fact check. You're fine. Yeah.
So what was your fact check?
My fact check is space chimps are actually chimpanzees, aka apes.
That is true. That is true. And hey, if there was anything, if I want to watch sci-fi space chimps, I watch Planet of the Apes.
This movie wasn't going to win anyways because it came out in 2008.
Yeah.
And in 2008 we had The Dark Knight, so it wasn't winning no matter what. So
and the animation at the time.
yeah, I forgot the chimps' names. I gotta remember them.
I don't remember their names. And here's the thing.
I know Ham.
What?
I know Ham. He's the only one I remember because he was the funny one.
I think that's Andy Samberg.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember.
And I actually, and for the first film, I did see bits and pieces of it. I think I was a little kid at the time. I remember watching the ending, and then I saw the credits scene. I just kept watching the credits.
At least you was a kid. I was a kid too.
Yeah.
I brought the game on the PS2.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I was addicted to Space Chimps for a while.
And speaking of PS2, doesn't the animation look like something out of a PS2 game?
Nah, I'm gonna say it's like right there. It's like a Shrek.
That's true. And actually, speaking of Shrek, one of the producers, I think his name is John H. Williams. He also worked on Space Chimps as well.
Yeah.
Plus, there was another film that came out before Space Chimps called Valiant. But that was with Disney.
Yeah.
Because it's also the same animation company. I forgot what the animation company was.
I forgot to,
But it was the same animation company that did Walt Disney's Valiant.
yeah, but I think Space Chimps wasn't really a great movie.
It was not a great film, but
If they-
for kid, but if you're throwing this on for kids, that's totally fine.
No, like if they would have did it better, like with like a different side and not always use the Americans to like help them run experiments, because the Americans sent a little dog in space, like in the actual reality.
Yeah, I get
If it was
that.
like space, well, they can't do space pups because Disney owns
Disney
Disney already did it. Never mind.
Disney already did that.
Disney already did. Never
Disney
mind.
already did that.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. Never mind.
Yeah, but anyway, the sequel. I
The
refuse to watch the sequel. I am sorry. I refuse to watch the sequel because how?
The sequel is just basically when the characters come back for revenge. Just basically it. So let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay,
to
so
Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2. Okay, first and foremost, I wanted to like Space Jam 2, but after what I've been hearing from all this behind the scenes stories, creative differences with one of the directors, the whole LeBron James controversy, this and then what was it? And then Pepe Le Pew, Lola Bunny,
Everything. Just
everything, just everything. Now,
see, if this movie came out in 2010, you would have been fine.
I think we would have been fine, but I will say this. I mean, credit where credit is due. I mean, it literally was in development hell for a while.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out like in 2001 with Kobe Bryant, 2008 still with Kobe Bryant, but when Kobe retired in 2016, 2017,
LeBron James stepped
it was
in.
like first it was Shaq, Kobe, Shaq, Kobe, Shaq, Kobe. Then Shaq retired. It was Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Then LeBron came into play in early like 2000 something with Miami, and that's what the main people wanted.
And didn't they try to do one with Tiger Woods or something?
You talking about golf jam?
Yeah.
Shh, we don't talk about that movie. That movie never happened.
Oh, okay.
That's another rule. That's rule number 75.
I don't know what rule number 75 is.
Rule number 75 is that we don't talk about the scene from Tom and Jerry with the cat alley in this one too.
Oh, good call.
Okay.
Good call.
If they would have just left, I really think they didn't need to do a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, even if they did do a sequel, okay, but just make sure you know what you're doing.
And they messed up. Like they had a joke in there for Michael Jordan. It was,
Yeah, the Michael Jordan joke, instead of like Michael A. Jordan, it's Michael B. Jordan. And I think there's a lot of people that said that was actually a good joke.
I would have preferred both of them at the same time. Because right behind Michael B. Jordan said, "Yo, I found Michael Jordan. It's a 2-for-1 special of Jordan."
Yeah, because here's the thing. That's what Sylvester did. Sylvester the cat.
Yeah.
Because Sylvester was like, I found Michael Jordan, and then Daffy Duck. I think Daffy Duck wrote something in his
Michael A. Jordan, the 1995, 1996 basketball player with the Bulls.
Yeah,
and the guy that helped us out way back when. I'm surprised they don't even mention that either.
Yeah,
I guess it's like a movie.
I think they did a couple of in-jokes about.
Yeah, like it's a movie, like in the real world.
Yeah, and also I forgot to mention, I think Daffy wrote in trade Sylvester.
Yeah,
I think that was another funny in-joke
because
too.
if they would have had Michael B. Jordan and LeBron James,
Yeah.
I think that movie would be fire.
I also want to mention that since Michael B. Jordan about Michael B. Jordan's cameo, because Ryan Coogler, who's one of the producers of this film, directed the first Creed film
And Black
with
Panther.
and that's true, with Michael B. Jordan. So in that connection, this is like another collaboration. This is like another collaboration that Michael B. Jordan did with Ryan Coogler, but as a cameo, because in the original Space Jam, Ivan Reitman, the director of Ghostbusters, who worked with Bill Murray on the first Ghostbusters film, was also in the first Space Jam film.
Yeah, he was like the whole entire movie.
Yeah, so that was like I wanted to point out that like
Yeah.
Easter egg. So technically the Easter egg, but like
I think Space Jam's been talked about ever since it came out last year.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing. There's definitely been a lot of takes on this film, and I will say this.
It's like
LeBron James. I mean,
it's a LeBron. Who cares? He's a basketball player.
yeah, I know he's a basketball, but I talk about the acting in this.
Yeah,
film.
but he acted in some stuff too before this.
Yeah,
Like,
he did. I
he's
mean,
improving a little bit.
he's improving, but what about in this film?
Michael Jordan wasn't an actor.
Oh, LeBron
LeBron James and Michael Jordan was not like an actor. Like
No,
at
I'm talking
all.
about LeBron. I mean, LeBron James in this film. I mean, either somebody had different takes of some of LeBron's acting, or they decided to use the first take.
I feel like they had different scripts.
They probably did have different scripts, because there were definitely creative differences in behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Plus, there's been a lot of talk about Lola Bunny and Pepe Le Pew as well. I mean, Marshall, you probably heard all of that, right?
I don't want to get to talk about Lola Bunny. Let's move on to the next week, because that's a whole discussion about Lola Bunny.
Yeah, there's.
So we're going to
that's a different whole
save the
discussion.
worst infamous movie of all for last.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get to another. You want to keep going with this film, or do you want to?
Let's just go to Strike Tales.
Yes, that's right. Shark Tales. Shark Tales. Obviously, now.
When I watched it as a kid,
Yeah.
funny.
That was. I will say this. I have seen clips of this film before, so I will say this. It's definitely the childhood film.
If
a childhood animated film.
If they will like make a sequel to this, like to now or remake it now,
it won't be the same.
Yeah, I mean,
So, Will Smith won't do it.
yeah.
Like, Will,
I know Will Smith is in this film. The same could go with Jack Black, Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese, Angelina Jolie. I'm pretty sure Angelina Jolie was in this film, right?
Fact check.
Let's do a fact check, folks.
By the way, this movie came out in 2004, so I was like one. So you have Will Smith as Oscar, Robert De Niro as Don Edward Llewellyn, which is the shark, Martin Scorsese as Skice, and Rena as Angie, Jack Black as Lemmy, and Angelina Jolie as Lola.
Okay, so I was right about Angelina Jolie. So, all right. So, anyway, I would like to point out that Shark Tales is basically a combination
Of The Godfather.
of The Godfather crossing over with Finding Nemo with a hint.
Of Scarface.
Yes, with a hint of Scarface, and then another Goodfellas.
Or Jaws.
True. Yes, you have multiple films crossing. That's
Yeah.
like multiple films crossing over, and this is like
This is
like,
preset of Disney.
That's
buying,
true.
Buying Marvel and Star Wars and Fox.
And another fun fact: Shrek 2 also came out that same year as well.
So it was difficult.
That was competition right there.
And I think Incredibles came out that same year.
The Incredibles came out that same
I
year.
think. Let me fact check. Hold on. Yes.
It won. The Incredibles won the Oscar for
It
best
was
animated feature.
it was something.
Yeah, it was something.
That year, I think anime movies came out so much that year. Yeah, it was a lot.
I think that was back then when animated films became a good thing.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about today. Marshall? What do you think about today's animated films? Hit or miss?
Today, some.
Some. Yeah.
Now Disney is just winning over and over. Just
I know.
I forgot.
What you forgot?
Mulan 2 came out this year. Three Musketeers, the Polar Express,
The Polar
Express, and SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
How did SpongeBob SquarePants movie did not get nominated?
Because The Incredibles and
That's
Garfield
true.
the movie.
Oh my goodness.
Everything came out this year. This was the year of movies.
The year of movies. And
The
that's
year of animated movies.
Yeah. Okay. But so technically with Shark Tale everybody grew up with that film, but looking back at it now,
I still watch it. I don't mind watching it again.
I feel like that. Do you think that film aged pretty well?
That's like a guilty pleasure movie.
Yeah, this bad animated film is so bad it's good. So it aged well.
Like you can say that for like Tom and Jerry, the movie that we just talked about, and this one. They both like guilty pleasures.
Yeah, both guilty pleasure films. But hey, let's not forget about one of the more memorable songs in Shark Tales, the car wash.
Yeah, like that song resonated with this movie a lot.
Yeah, it did because Oscar, the Shark Slayer, works at a car wash.
Yeah.
Or should I say, whale wash.
Yeah, I actually like this movie.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry and this holds a special heart for me because like they're guilty pleasure movies.
Yep. So
I don't want to talk about this one.
I know. Is it surprising that Martin Scorsese was it a cameo or a minor role?
I think he did a minor role.
Yeah, because Martin Scorsese, who directed a lot of mafia films, was
How you do an animated film after Mafias?
Yeah, inspiration. I gotta have to guess.
Let me just say this right now. This next movie is it's just terrible.
It's just terrible. So
Let's just
allow me to do the honors. Dun 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 dun. And the number one bad animated film is Hello. I'm an emoji.
Meh.
To be exact. The Emoji Movie.
Bro, Sony, how you play yourself? How you play yourself and then you redeem yourself the year after?
Here's the thing. I saw advertisement for that. I was like, you gotta be kidding. And then I don't remember what movie I saw, but one of the trailers I saw was the Emoji Movie, the first teaser trailer, and
It's probably Spider-Man Homecoming because that came out in 2017.
maybe it was, but I was like laughing because I'm looking at how bad that first teaser trailer was.
If you want to go watch this movie for yourself,
Are you kidding me? I actually watched the Emoji Movie before doing this episode.
It's on Hulu, by the way.
I know.
You have a great cast. You have T.J. Miller, Patrick Stewart, James Corden, Anna Faris, Maya Rudolph,
Right?
Sofia Vergara,
Patrick Stewart, you already mentioned him, right?
Kevin Cumberly from Jesse, Rachel Ray. How you go bad?
I mean, okay, look, it is creative, I get it, but, how can you write around something where the Lego Movie, Toy Story, and Wreck-It Ralph did similar stories, and they did a much better job with that
So
than this?
the synopsis of this movie is: a hidden inside a smartphone, the bustling city of Texopolis is home to all emojis. Each emoji has only one facial expression, except for Gene, an exhibit emoji with multiple expressions.
And had multiple. Okay, technically that's a little creative. Having multiple expressions.
Hey, no, because
Nah,
Emmett
I know.
did it first. Emmett did it first.
That's true.
Determined to become normal like the other emojis, Emmett did it first.
And then for the Lego Movie.
Yep, Gene enlists the help of his best friend, High Five.
Uh,
Emmett did it first.
Emmett
And
did it
notorious code breaker called Jailbreak. Emmett did it first. During their travels through other apps, Emmett did it first. The three emojis discover a great danger that could threaten their phone existence.
Emmett
Did it first.
And then, let's not forget Wreck-It Ralph, because world traveling, Sugar Rush.
He only traveled to like 2 worlds.
That's right.
Emmett did like multiple.
Emmett
They
did-
also did multiple.
Right.
So Emmett did it first after Wreck-It Ralph only did 2.
Mm-hmm. And then, what about Toy Story?
Toy Story did not do really much. Toy Story traveled to like 1 place per movie.
Yeah.
Like, you go from 2. You go from Andy's to a arcade to Sid. That's from Toy Story 1. Toy Story 2.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot another film. Inside Out.
That was that good or bad?
Inside Out was a good film.
Okay.
Inside Out. Not Riley, the boy,
Girl.
the boy. Well, the boy in the Emoji Movie. Well, the girl is in Inside Out.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the guy. I'm talking about the boy. I
Wait,
stopped caring about this.
when did Inside Out come out? Because
2015.
did it really? I'm old. I'm old.
Yes, you are.
I thought it came out 2017.
No, 2015. No, 2015. And let me tell you something. Look.
So you don't copy, paste. You got
They
Lego
copied and
movie.
pasted almost.
So you got Lego, Inside Out, Wreck-It Ralph.
And then you can argue Toy Story.
Toy Story. Yeah.
Can we argue about that?
Nah,
okay.
there's like no toys in there for to be Toy Story.
Bro, yeah, that's
Because
true.
Inside Out was basically Riley going through her emotions. Oh my, what's the kids going through his emotions, transitioning to liking this girl.
Yeah, and then traveling to all the other apps like Candy Crush, the Soundwaves on Spotify,
This is
Twitter, Just Dance.
This is basically
the Just Dance thing got me cringe.
Okay, here's
It
my
got me
concept.
cringe.
Here's the concept of this movie. You go Inside Out with the guy.
Yeah,
He's going through his emotions like Riley.
right. And then you have
Wreck-It Ralph and Lego movie throughout the whole entire movie.
Yeah, and I guess you can also argue the Candy Crush, Sugar Rush,
Yeah.
and
Just
then Lego Movie
travel.
Yeah,
And
because
you have 3 main characters. You have
High Five,
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak, and
Gene,
Gene.
Lego movie, Emmett, Wild Style, and Batman. Wild Style and Batman are best friends.
Yeah. And
High Five and Gene are best friends.
Can I mention that the Lego Batman movie came out the same year
and
as
still
the
did better.
Emoji Movie?
And still did better.
That is
and then
right.
after that, Lego Ninjago did the same better than this movie. And then
Mm-hmm.
Into the Spider-Verse said, "Nah, sucker, I'm the real anime movie for this year."
Yeah, and then oh man, and here's the thing, this was the film that took away our Popeye film. There was supposed to be a Popeye film. By
How
Sony
do
Pictures
you take
Animation.
away Popeye, make this movie, then after that you make Into the Spider-Verse, and then you stop, then after that you make the Smurfs movie, which is worse than the Emoji Movie.
I mean, here's the thing. The Emoji Movie became the first animated film to win Worst Picture at the Razzies.
Hey, yo, it was 6% on Rotten Tomato.
That's how low Sony came to making this film. That's how low the bar is.
They kind of needed money because the only thing they was trying to get was Spider-Man. They already got Spider-Man MCU, and that's the only thing they was getting money from.
Yeah, because Sony really shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, after not making all those spin-offs for Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Right, and
Getting
Sony
hacked.
Yes, I was going to mention that one too. I was going to mention that one.
2014. No, 2013. Before, 1 year after.
I
1
think it
year.
I thought it was 14.
No, because like it was like 1 year before. It probably was 2014. Let me see.
It probably was 2014.
Fact check. Sony getting hacked.
Oh man.
Yeah, 2014. 3 months after Amazing Spider-Man 2 hits theater, which was doing fine for their money wise, but the leaks for the spin-offs said nah. We can't do it.
Oh man, that's how bad the Emoji Movie was. Like
They said,
it was
yo,
just a cash grab.
because they had plans. Amazing Spider-Man 3, 2016. Black Cat, 2017. Sinister 6, 2018.
I mean, can we agree that Spider-Man: Homecoming was able to make a lot more money than Emoji Movie?
You see, I truly didn't. For the first outing for Spider-Man in the second outing for Spider-Man in MCU's own solo film, it's 50-50.
That's a good argument.
We will be talking about the Spider People in the upcoming weeks.
That is true, folks. So anyway,
Yes.
I will give this film. If it wasn't for the Emoji Movie, we would never gotten the Oscar-winning Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because Sony just redeemed themselves in 2018 with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
They redeemed themselves by putting Spider-Man in the MCU
That is true as well.
in 2016.
But literally, the Emoji Movie is a reminder of what not to do.
Yes. So, the upcoming schedule for Coda Cinema this month is February 9th, episode 86, Jaws, the film series.
Jaws, that is right. And also another topic to add on, why the first Jaws film became the first blockbuster film.
And February 11th, drum roll please, Phase 1 of the MCU.
Yep, so you'll be hearing more about that. You'll be hearing more about that sometime next week when Codo Cinema returns.
And then 2 more movies we have left in February is February 16th, My Movies, the best trilogy ever besides Spider-Man No Way Home, the Dark Knight trilogy.
That is right.
And to end off the DC year of February, the original Superman movies with Christopher Reeves, February 23rd.
Yep, that is right.
And Matt, I'll give you a little teaser of what March has.
March will have the Uncharted movie.
Possibly the Uncharted movie.
Possibly, that's a possibility.
If not, we might change that to the Tom Holland trilogy.
Yes, the first Godfather film in honor of his 50th anniversary.
And we're going back to the DC for 1 day.
With Zack Snyder's Justice League, a look back into the Snyder Cut coming out 1 year later.
And then you thought we was done with the Spider-Man.
We're gonna do the Raimi trilogy March 23rd.
And to end off the year.
End off the month for March.
The year. You write the month.
With Andrew's Spider-Man.
Let's plus Andrew Spider-Man and Venom 1 and 2.
Okay, we'll add that
because
in.
Andrew has 2 movies and Venom has 2 movies.
So anyway, that's our 5 good and bad animated films. So anyway, that is it for today on Codo Cinema. But if you want to check out my other episodes, don't forget to check out episodes 1 through 84 of Codo Cinema on the WEIU website, under radio, and through other WEIU podcasts. Plus, if you also want to check out my podcast profile, don't forget to check out my Facebook page of Codo Cinema, including my Instagram as well.
And if you want to check out Big Waves No Culture on the same page, just go for episode 1 through 15.
That is right, Marshall. That is right, Marshall.
This
And
is going to be the end of Coda Cinema.
I know. So anyway, it's gonna be for my Instagram page. It is Codo Cinema, and on my Facebook page, obviously on my Facebook page, it is Codo Cinema as well on my Facebook page. My Facebook page at MC Codo CODO Cinema CINEMA at M Codo Cinema on my Facebook page.
I'm just let you know, y'all gonna be surprised with the 100th episode.
Yep. I mean, the goal before the end of the EIU semester is to get to 100th episode. Now,
We're not going to tell you what movie it is.
we're not going to tell you what movie it is. We're going to save that film for the 100th episode. But you never know. You never know. It may be a backup film. It may be a film that you might be expecting, but you never know.
Or
Only
it
time
maybe
will
be
tell.
the Batman movie that comes out in March.
Oh, that's right. The Batman movie's coming out in March.
But you can watch it on HBO Max on April 15th of 2021. I mean,
That's right.
2022.
All right. So anyway, I know Christian had to leave for his radio shift, but we are going to close out the episode 85. So thank you for tuning into Codo Cinema. I'm your host, Mark Codo, aka Codo Man.
This is Martian Matters from Big Wave No Culture.
Remember to watch movies and stay positive.